How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. And this will be episode number 83 of this series. And before we do get into anything, I've just got to thank you guys for all the support you gave on the last episode. We managed to get over 80 likes, and if we can do the same on this episode, that would be greatly appreciated. But in this episode, we are going to be playing a couple of Premier League games, but more importantly, we are going to be having the next round of the Europa League, and that will be against AS Monaco in the quarter-finals. I really do hope we win the Europa League, but we've got some big teams coming up if we're going to win it. But this will be the team that we're going with for the first game of the episode, which will be against Arsenal in the Premier League. I am actually going to make one change for this game, and I'm going to take out Horgan, and I'm going to put in Tommy Hoban instead. As you'll be able to see by the table going into this Arsenal game, they're not really doing too well this season. They're currently landed in 6th place, and that really isn't good considering how high Arsenal's standards are. They've got goddamn Ronaldo in their lineup. I mean, how can they be in 6th place with one of the world's best players? I do not know. It's going to be Cazorla on the ball though, passing it back to Gibbs. And it's a really good crossing, but that is one retarded header from Ramsey. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. Oh my god, Welbeck has missed again. How on earth did he not put that one on target? He should have at least put that one on target. Oh, Ronaldo's intercepted, and Ayorfa doesn't really have him in his back pocket. And that's going to be a penalty, and we could be in a bit of trouble here as well. Ayorfa luckily doesn't get booked, but is that really a foul? I thought I got the ball there, but at the same time, he might have clattered into the man. CR47 versus Sears. Can he score this one? Or, oh, wow. He has done me dirty there. Oh, wow. A nice little cheeky chip down the middle from Ronaldo. Good God. That is not how I want to concede a penalty, and that's not how I want Ronaldo to be scoring them either. And after that goal, you do wonder how on earth Arsenal are all the way down in 6th, and we're top of the table with such a big point gap. It's just unbelievable. I don't know how we're there. And that comes to the end of a pretty disappointing and humiliating first half. I really just can't believe I've been scored on like that. I have to say though, Arsenal have deserved it. We haven't necessarily played bad either, but Arsenal have just been so dominant in possession. And Ramsey's done quite well. We've got to make sure we usher him off the ball, because this could be a bit of an issue, and it's a brilliant save by Sears. We really are running out of time now if we're going to get something out of the game. And Arsenal are really trying to hold on to this lead. I can feel it. Well, it looks like we're going to lose the game then. Arsenal have played absolutely just mesmeric in this game. We do end up losing this one 1-0. And it's a little bit disappointing. But at the same time, we were going to get a loss eventually. I am surprised, however, that it is to 6th place Arsenal. But they did play a lot better than us. And at the end of the day, we just didn't create enough chances to go on and get something from the game. We do now have a couple of international friendly games, which we will go ahead and sim as well. We end up winning the first friendly against Wales 1-0. And in the second friendly, we get a 3-1 win against the Netherlands. We also see after those friendlies that one of our youth players wants out of the academy. So we're going to go and take a little look at him now. He does actually look pretty decent. He's got really good potential, similar to the other youth player we promoted in the last episode. And we also have some more player training as well, and we do see one player finally going up in overall, and it is Roberts going up to a 68. I've just had a quick little look at Adam Armstrong, and his goal to game ratio, considering how little minutes he plays, is actually quite amazing. 14 goals in 23 games, with a lot of those coming off the bench. That is very good. I really do rate Adam Armstrong. Our youth scout has just come back from England, so we're going to be sending him back to England, hoping that we can find a few good youth players along the way. And Sarkovic has now accepted his contract, and to be honest, he looks very average. I mean, apart from the fact that he's got 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot, he really does look like a bit of an average youth player. But we do now have a game against Crystal Palace, which we are going to sim. I expect us to get a win whether we sim it or play it anyway. And we will go ahead and sim this one and skip. And we end up getting a 1-1 draw. And again, it's Armstrong coming off the bench in these sim games and getting himself a goal. And Adam Armstrong does also go up in overall following that training session. He is now up to a 76 overall. But now we're going into the big games of the episode. This one being against AS Monaco away from home in the Europa League. We have good news for this game as well because Ykkönen is returning from injury. He will only be on the bench for this game because he does have a plaster and he's not fully fit. But hopefully he can come off the bench in this game and do some damage. This is going to be an absolutely huge game in the Europa League. And we can see the other teams that are left in the tournament. We've got Marseille, Man City, Napoli, Benfica. And we've also got Bayer Leverkusen. And I believe the other one was Real Sociedad. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit worried in this game playing against Monaco because they've got some absolutely just fantastic youth players. They've also kept Falcao up front. I mean, I know he's not that good in real life, but in this game, he's still got a very good overall. And the City's trying to get this one over the top. It's a good nod on, to be fair. We can get it through to Solanke once again, who gets it through to Villalba. And Villalba does score the first goal of the game to make it 1-0. And that's a really nice bit of build-up play leading to the goal. Maitland-Niles and Solanke getting involved. Solanke especially with a brilliant pass inside to find so much space for Villalba. And it's a really good finish with his weak foot as well. And that's Villalba getting his second goal in as many games, which is really impressive. And we'll play this one out wide. And again, we've got a lot of space on the counter-attack. Monaco have pushed a lot of men forward. And we could get another goal here. And what a save that is by the keeper. Oh my god. Has Solanke really just missed there? 88 finishing. And he's missed an open goal. Oh my god, that is horrendous. And we're going to get to that one as well. And Maitland-Niles is in a bit of space here. If we can get the cross into the middle. And it's a really good cross into the middle to Solanke. And he makes it 2-0. And he really has made up for that horrendous mistake from earlier. Maitland-Niles does really well to keep it in play. It's a perfect cross into the middle. The defender should have done better covering Solanke, but it's a brilliant header. I'm very happy with the way that we played in that first half. We really dominated the play. We were very clinical as well, and that's what I want to see more often. And it's semi-half decent. If we can get inside, we've done 2 defenders there, and we've done a third. And here we go. This is a good opportunity. We'll play it again to Maitland-Niles, and it's a really good save by Subasic. We do have a corner now, though, and I do see a bit of space on the edge of the area for Ykkönen. And if we can get a banger in here, maybe. It's a good effort, but it's fallen here to Vestergaard, who's going to have a shot. And what a goal that is by our 6'6" centre-back Vestergaard. He's a bloody centre-back for crying out loud, but he scored a really nice goal there. A really cool finesse shot. And you just don't expect a player of his quality in front of goal to be finishing a chance like that. Solanke can miss an open goal with 88 finishing, but Vestergaard with about 20 finishing, he can score bangers like that every single day. Of course he can. Oh no, that's really poor defending. What a save by Sears. And he's going to fall for Lemar, and wow. Thomas Lemar, he's missed even more of a sitter. Oh, that's a brilliant ball actually, accidentally as well. And it's going to be here to Villalba, who could make it 4-0. And he does get his second goal of the game and make it 4-0 in this tie. And that, I mean, that scoreline really doesn't reflect how Monaco have played. They've actually done pretty decent. But we've just really taken our chances well. Well, what can I say about this game? We have been absolutely ruthless in this one. We've taken our chances so well. We end up winning the game 4-0. And the good thing is about this scoreline as well is we're playing away from home. That's 4 away goals. I mean, Monaco, I don't see them beating us 5-0. I think we've pretty much got this one wrapped up. And we do now have a game against Manchester United. And since they are one of the top 5 in the Premier League, we will be playing this game. And since this game is a couple of days after the AS Monaco first leg, we're having to make quite a few changes for this game. And Manchester United are battling Arsenal for second place. And wow, Arsenal are in second. I thought they were in 6th in the last time we played them. And literally, after a couple of games, they won that game against us. And now, Jesus, they're in second already. I kind of regret doing that now, but we could beat them here. We have an opportunity to. And if we get our chances right and we actually score them, we've got a good opportunity. And Mark McLeod's done well here. And he's going to play it here to Ykkönen. Back out wide to Madison. Oh, he's taken down. That's going to be a penalty. But it is going to be a penalty taken by Ykkönen. Can we score this one? Yes, we can. Right into the top left-hand corner. And there's no keeper saving that. Oh, no. Aubameyang's won it back. What a save by Sears. That is a really good shot by Aubameyang across the body. But Caesar's done spectacularly well there to save that one. It's been a very, very good first half. Apart from that one, Bastian Schweinsteiger is still in the game. Oh my god. He must be about 36 or 37 by now, but he's coming off the bench. And maybe he can do something for United in the second half. And we've thrown it in here to Sutar. He's lost out, but we should intercept. And of course he does. He is so reliable at intercepting. And we could play this one through here. It's a brilliant ball here. And Romero's done well to save it. So we end up winning this game 1-0. And I have to admit, I really didn't enjoy playing that game whatsoever. It was very, very boring. We scored that penalty. But apart from that, both sides really didn't have too many opportunities. And we are now going into the second leg of the Europa League tie against AS Monaco. We ended up winning the away leg 4-0, which was absolutely ridiculous. We got 4 away goals, and I really don't see AS Monaco pulling back this lead. It'll be interesting to see how the other teams did in their first leg games as well. Marseille are currently beating Manchester City, which is good to see. We also have Napoli beating Benfica in the first leg. And F.O.O.L goes down injured. That's not good for them. If they had any chance, any very small chance of getting back into this tie, they really needed F.O.O.L to not get injured, basically. 39 yards out. Yeah, that's basic for me. I can easily score from here. It's going to be DRAXLER with the shot. Wow. That almost went in as well. That's got to be one of the better free kicks I've done with DRAXLER so far. And Villalba's done really well. He's going to keep running at the defence and maybe have a shot as well. And it's a good save by Subasic. We can keep this one in play, which we do. Melano, of course, is going to keep that one in play. And it's going to be a pass inside here to DRAXLER. And a really good scoop turn and a brilliant shot. And that's a very, very good goal by DRAXLER. That's the sort of goals that I want to be scoring more often. Not just cutting it inside and just pacing it. It's a really good finish, I have to admit. Here to make the Niles. And again, here to a City. Going to play it back in. Here to DRAXLER. Having another shot. And it's a brilliant goal by DRAXLER again. And within the space of only a few minutes, he's got himself another goal. And once again, our ability to be much more clinical than Monaco in this game has shone through. And we've got 2 goals from 4 shots on target. Oh, that's a really good ball into the middle. And Thomas Lemar once again has missed an open goal. Or maybe not an open goal, but that's certainly a good opportunity he should have scored. It's Callum Patterson with the ball into the middle. Really good cross. And a brilliant header by Adam Armstrong. I have no idea how he beat the keeper and the defender to that header though. And it's 7-0 on aggregate. I just can't believe it. It's another really good cross into the middle. And I'm just on form today. I'm on absolute fire. Well, well, well. There we have it. We end up winning this game 3-0. And once again, it's another incredible performance against AS Monaco. We have just been absolutely ruthless. And if we continue this throughout the tournament, we have a really good chance of winning the Europa League. That was just an absolute obliteration of Monaco, but it looks like we've got some really, really beatable teams going into the semi-final. We've got either Real Sociedad or Bayer Leverkusen. We've got Napoli and we've also got Marseille as well. But this will be the end of this episode of this career mode. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I will be having a voting video coming out tomorrow because this series is coming to a temporary end very soon. And we will be having a vote as to what series we do in the meantime. So stay tuned for that video tomorrow at 9:30. Hopefully it will be uploaded then. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.